Greetings. Have you ever accidentally overwritten some of your grades that you had manually entered into the Brightspace? It could have been you jumped into the wrong column and entered in a host of new grades, or perhaps you automatically published something from an assignment into the gradebook and overwrote those grades, and you had no way to find what they were and backed up. Never fear. In this tutorial, we are going to go over where to find that information again in the logs so that you can re-enter the correct grade. So here we go. All right, so as I was saying, we're in here in your gradebook, and you can see here I have some grades entered into my first column, but for whatever reason, I was rewriting the grades. I was putting in the grades for the new test or whatever that we had just taken, and I put those grades in, and I look and I'm good, and I can click save, and I enter those, and then I look over here because this was just a quiz and not the 100% test that I was supposed to. It's like, uh-oh, what have I done? And you can see it's kind of wrecked my grades across the entire gradebook, but no problem. What we can do is we can go into this particular column and go into the enter grades column, and once you are here, you can see that these grades are incorrectly. I don't have the backups in a sheet. It was just a handwritten test, so I don't know what those grades were. But if I go up to the very top here and click this drop down and then go to view my event logs, I can see here where I made the mistake. You can see here on March 4th, I entered the incorrect grade, and I need to go back and grab the real grades. So they're right here in the event log. Unfortunately, there isn't a quick way to push those back, but at least you'll have this information as you experiment. You can see here what during all these event logs and as sort of experimenting with this feature, you can see each day a grade was changed. So you'd be able to go back, grab this list for your entire students, and re-enter those grades in the correct category. So since I can kind of remember this, I can see the CETL test student had a 10 and Mark had an 8, so I could close that, go back into my grades here, and re-enter those, and then I could do that for the entire class. And once I click save and close, make sure I want to save those changes, my grade book comes back into perspective. So that's a quick way to find those logs and correct any mistakes that you might have made. If you have any questions about this or anything teaching and learning, please reach out to us at cetl@une.edu. Be well and have a great day.